Hello, Cousin88 here, with a slightly different video to my usual Minecraft stuff. I'm going to be playing Thea The Awakening. Long story short, went onto my Steam profile, was shocked to realise that this came out in 2016, 2015, and I've, to this day, although I love the game, I'm yet to have played a whole playthrough from start to finish. So if you're new to the game, it's definitely not a new game, but have a look at this video, see if it's something that would interest you. It's one of my other passions. It's a strategy, survival, card combat kind of game. I'm going to be playing hopefully my first full complete playthrough. Just do a little taster video like this on my YouTube video, and then I think I'm going to do the rest of them on live streams on my Twitch channel. So have a little look here, see if it's something that interests you, and if so, you can either catch the live streams that I'll be uploading onto YouTube here, or catch me on Twitch. And yeah, hopefully once I've gotten a couple of playthroughs of this nipped, I might just go treat myself to the sequel that's also now been out, to my surprise, for about 3 years. If you've ever wondered what I look like in real life, it's pretty much this guy coming up now.
Thea is awakened. Welcome. No time to waste. You are a deity of the High Pantheon, and you must help your worshippers survive the darkness. So what now, you ask? You are divine, yes, but you have little power, and so you will know the world through your people's eyes. This means sometimes you will encounter your own divine messengers, and maybe even face your own avatars. Weird, I know. Your first mission is to survive. Every critter is trying to make sure you stay down, so get food and craft better equipment to protect yourselves.
So this is the main map screen, for those of you that have not played Thea before. You start with a village and you form expeditions. I'm going to be doing the tutorial because it's been a long time since I've played. So I think the best thing for me to do before it gets very boring very quickly is to go into a montage. Thea at times is just straight up savage. I hadn't done anything wrong, I hadn't forfeited on any quests, and yet one of the children in the village, that they obviously grow up to become your adults and your tradesmen and people and your warriors, has fallen gravely ill, and I'm stuck with the choice of flipping a coin and leaving it up to fate, or I need to complete a challenge to save the child's life. At this point I'd already had a ghoul creep into the village and take one of the children as well, and I had to track it down and kill the ghoul, not to get the child back, the child was gone, but just to stop it from coming back to the village and causing any more trouble. Fortunately, I'd bought my whole expedition back, and so I had loads of cards to use, so I was able to do the task quite easily and beat the sickness, which means I get to save the child's life. I use some herbs, and my healer gets a bit of extra blessing because they've done a good job. Thea clearly has a thing for putting children in jeopardy, because no sooner after that had I found a goblin encampment that was torturing adults and children alike, and again I had a choice of either leaving them to it, trying to sneak in, which would have been a hard challenge denoted by the 3 skulls, or take them on and kill them. So I decided to take them on. Fortunately I was able to complete the task, and then I gave them the invite, do any of you want to join me, or do you want to go on your merry way? And they decided to give me one of the children to take back to the village. Then Thea takes us to the other, weirder end of the spectrum.
As you approach, the hammering stops and a dwarf walks out to greet you. That's far enough, strangers. You do not want to anger Chael. She gets very jumpy, that one.
The pile of rocks opens its eyes and stares at you. It's definitely a rock troll.
Hey, your village, aye. Well, truth be told, I move around me, and I don't like trust any stranger coming to see me. Unless I want you to, you will not find your way here, hence the invite. And this brings me to why you did find me. I have a wee problem, and if you help, I will give you a full set of armor with some good weapons and all. You see, I've got me a kind of, well, a female problem.
Yep, Thea wants us to play Matchmaker for a lonely dwarf.
Ah, well, it's kind of embarrassing. You know, us fallen dwarves, that is, the ones who stayed behind when the darkness came, we tend to be solitary types, at least when it comes to females. After all, no dwarven woman chose this sad fate, at least not one I know of. In any case, the story cut short, there is a cute demon girl, a nice type mind you, living nearby, and, well, I tried impressing her with my smithing, but she doesn't like weapons. I tried sweet talking, but turns out it ain't my best feature. So if you go and convince her to go out with me, I will give you the prize. This is a serious matter, mind you. She can get a bit nasty if you're not careful, and I've been trying for decades now. Anyway, I don't know how much you do know of them water demons, but just try not to dance with her. And probably avoid going for a swim, and, well, just be careful. She's a sneaky one.
Seems legit, get the dwarf a date with a water demon, get loads of armor and weapons in return. Well, that's it for this video, for this little snapshot into me playing Thea. If you liked what you saw, feel free to watch my Twitch streams over on Twitch. Just look for Cuzzer88, or alternatively, wait until I put the live streams up on here for you to watch. If you really like the look of the game and you've never looked at it before, have a look. I'm sure it's probably on sale on Steam, or will be on sale at some point. It's definitely worth a go. I've spent quite a few hours on this. Like I say, I've never completed a playthrough because sometimes I go off, play another game, come back to it, and I've forgotten where I've gone in the story mode. And every time you do a new storyline, your god that you're playing as keeps their XP and they get a bit better and a bit more powerful. So losing the game, as it were, isn't final. It's quite good in that regard. You just gain a permanent kind of XP that you can come back to. Anyway, I'm Cuzzer88. Thanks for watching. If you did like, please like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!